Sweetly Seasoned got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out. The last thing I'm gonna touch on is
Hey y'all, welcome back. So, yeah, Sweetly Seasoned got a lot to figure out. So, I know y'all already know what's going on, but just in case you don't, I'm gonna catch you up. I'm late on this because I was in Miami living my best life. I got a little bit of a tan here. So, when all of this was going down, I was watching it on TikTok, but I was on vacation. So, there's that. But what's wild is I wanted to talk about it and then it just kept escalating. Things just kept happening. So Keith Lee, y'all know I love Keith Lee. Go back to the video about how much I love Keith Lee, right? And how he uses his platform. He goes to a food truck in Texas, Sweetly Seasoned. He gives this woman $4,000 in addition to the food that he bought. Use $2,000 for yourself. Use $1,000 for the barber. Use $1,000 for the baker. Being his general philanthropic, really generous Keith Lee self, right? Helping everybody. So he gives her the $4,000 and tells the woman who runs Sweetly Seasoned, CEO, how to distribute the funds. This is what happened. Well, word on the street came out. She did not distribute the funds the way that he asked her to distribute the funds. She decided, I'm going to take all this $4,000 myself because he gave it to me and he told me to do with the money what I wanted to do. Now, let me say, this is all in the video. Keith Lee does reviews by video. It's all in the video. So it's very clear the instructions that he gave her. And anybody can clearly see this is how you're supposed to distribute the funds. But homegirl got it in her mind that was not the way to do it, and this is why, and then proceeded to come up with her own excuses and explanations. Now, here's why I'm saying this to you. Not because I'm going to sit here and talk about her and how she blocked her blessing, which is what everybody's saying. And let me be very clear. She was all the way wrong. All the way wrong. She did eventually come out. Well, first, let me say. First, she came on TikTok or wherever she went and talked about how she wasn't wrong and why she's keeping the money. And if she's wrong, Keith Lee can tell her she's wrong. I got to get extra attitude with that, y'all, because she was coming with it, boy. And then the son was on there acting a fool. Like, they was just going hard in the paint. Some people just got $4,000 and they just got all the way. Well, anyway, they was just doing the most. Let's just say that. They were doing the most. Now, did all that. Then Keith Lee comes out with the video that I showed you. So he finally speaks up about what happened, why he did what he did, why he gave her all the money and told her to distribute it versus I'm going to give you your $2,000 and then I'm going to give these people their money, right? So he's explaining that. And then she comes out with, she apologizes. She was wrong. Excuse me, not she. Sweetly Seasoned apologizes. Sweetly Seasoned is a company. They can't apologize. You the one that's running the company. Why are you not apologizing? But anyway, Sweetly Seasoned apologized. Sweetly Seasoned was wrong. And Sweetly Seasoned will distribute the funds as necessary, as, per instructions, right? I say all of that to say that for me, this is what I got out of it. Everybody's talking about, she blocked her blessing, grand closing, grand opening, grand closing. I see it a little different because I deal with mental health. I deal with emotions, right? I deal with people's mindsets. I deal with people blocking things all the time. I deal with people's traumas. And the thing that I understand is that we self-sabotage all the time. We self-sabotage all the time. And we self-sabotage from the place of our trauma. This woman clearly, I don't know her, I don't know her story, but she clearly has a poverty mindset. And what I mean by that, when people have a poverty mindset, they've been through some stuff, I am never going to be poor ever again. I'm going to do everything that I can through hell or high water. I'm going to make sure that I always have mine. She got it twisted in her head that this man gave her the money, that she deserved this money after how hard she worked, and therefore it's hers. Poverty mindset came from a place of lack. And here's what's so wild about it. This is what's crazy. It's not even about blocking her blessings. This is pure self-sabotage. Pure self-sabotage. Because in reality, what would have happened, he's going to get on his phone, put that TikTok out. Everybody and their mama, the line is going to be wrapped around her little food truck. So now, in addition to the $2,000 you got, now you have all these new customers. That is heads and tails more than that $4,000 that he gave you. You could be getting $4,000 every single day. But you decided, I'm going to keep all of it. Instead of taking the $2,000 and letting God do his work, letting it play out, you manifested this event, letting it happen, you self-sabotage, you destructed. And I've seen this a lot. I work with high achievers. I work with leaders. I work with celebrities. I've seen it a lot. That poverty mindset, that traumatic mindset, the things that you went through in your past, blocking the blessings in your future. And that's what she did. She wanted this so bad. She has worked so hard for it. And when it finally got here, she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. She couldn't grasp it. She couldn't just let it ride out and let it flow and be in alignment with that energy. She had to push the envelope and she had to make it happen. And that's where she went wrong. And what I say to you is, instead of looking at it as what she did wrong and breaking it all down and philosophizing what she should have done different and how she could have done it better, you got to look at your own life and look at how have you done this in your life. Have you gotten opportunities that you just totally fumbled the bag, yo? That you just didn't show up for yourself? Are there times where you didn't speak up for yourself because you people pleasing, or because you're scared to say something to somebody? Or are there times where you're not charging enough for your services or your products because you feel like people are not going to pay you, so now you undercharging and then you become resentful? Are there times where you just simply didn't accept opportunities, right? Because you felt like you weren't ready, you were scared of the outcome, and so you just didn't show up or you didn't accept it. You felt like, oh, no, I can't do it. We fumble the bag all the time. We block our blessings all the time. We self-sabotage all the time due to our traumas. That is a very real thing. And if there's anything that you should get out of this situation, is what not to do. And look at your own life and see how you've already done it in the past. Because anybody who has any success has done it. I can tell you several ways I fumbled the bag. Speaking engagements I didn't take because I felt like they should have offered me more money and I should have taken it. I missed out on opportunities, people that were in a room that I could have met, and I'm tripping over some money. We've all done it. So look at your own life. How have you done it in your life? How have you not showed up fully? How have you blocked your own blessings? And focus on that. Learn the lessons so you don't do it again. Or so that you do it less and less and less. So that when you finally get to that place, when you get that grand opportunity, you can fully show up for it. You can fully show up for it. You can fully be present. You can fully grasp it and get all the blessings. So I want to hear from you. How have you fumbled the bag? How have you blocked your blessings? What traumas have you allowed to get in the way? Don't look at this sister. She messed up. She messed up. We know that. Everybody knows she messed up, including her, because literally she is now closed. But now you take the lesson for yourself. Always be self-reflective. If you want to be the best person that you can possibly be, if you want to move from whole to wholeness, if you really want to live your best life, you got to be self-reflective and take the lessons and then implement them. So I want to hear from you. You need any help? DM me. Let's talk. Continue to follow me for more advice. I'll see y'all next time.